you reap much more than what you sow. If you sow a grain of corn today now, you are not going to reap a grain of corn. You will reap much more than a grain of corn. And secondly is that whatever you continue to sow, that's what you continue to reap. So let's say you have been sowing maize all your life, and then you stop sowing maize. You stop sowing altogether. The moment you stop sowing, you stop to reap. God will not say, oh, this guy has been sowing and reaping all this while. Let's just mistakenly give him an harvest next year. No, he won't. So the moment you stop to sow, you stop to reap. And whatever you continue to reap is what you continue to sow. So if you keep sowing maize, you will keep reaping maize. In other words, if you keep reaping maize, it means that you kept sowing maize. So if you want, say, yam, you have to start sowing yam. And if you start sowing yam and stop sowing maize, you stop reaping maize and start reaping yam. So if you understand the law of sowing and reaping, it will change your life. And to evaluate your life, to figure out whether your life is going the right direction or not, just check what you are reaping. If you are reaping starvation, if you are reaping depression, if you are reaping confusion, just check what you are sowing, because that's the effect. Whatever you are experiencing is the effect. And every effect has a corresponding cause. So if you are depressed now, it's probably maybe confusion or anxiety regarding the future, and say, you have apprehension towards the future and say, I don't know what my life will be like in 4-5 years. So what you need is clarity. Once you can sit down and figure out the effect you want in the future and the corresponding cause that can give birth to that effect, and you start sowing those causes now, eventually, inevitably, is going to lead to those effects that you envisioned. So once you understand once you understand the law of sowing and reaping, it's going to transform your life, because it's the same thing as the law of cause and effect. So I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you at the top.